Hello everyone, this is Darius from Heaven's Door from the European World Championship qualifier in Yu-Gi-Oh! With the biggest Yu-Gi-Oh! Edison tournament we've seen so far in Europe. 256 players participated in 8 rounds of Swiss, and Max was the only player to go undefeated in Swiss. Unfortunately, in Top Cut, it ended not so nicely, but still a huge achievement nonetheless. And you played?
Frog Monarchs with heroes.
With
yeah.
heroes,
Yeah,
yes.
well,
And so we would start with the profile. Or if some maybe initial thoughts on the tournament overall from your side?
I drew well. I drew my side in the mirror matches, and that won me a lot of games. And well, yeah, I like the deck. It's very consistent. Unfortunately, I lost in top 8, but I lost against a good friend who brought me back to Edison. So
nice.
Yeah, brought me back to playing Yu-Gi-Oh! So it was fine. Okay.
What kind of matches did you play overall? Can you?
I played 2 mirror matches. Mm-hmm. One, it's basically a mirror match against the Fishwalk version. Yep. So I played 3 Frog Monarchs, 2 Vayu Turbo, 1 Dragon, exactly, and well, Amaryllis 2 times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think it's sometimes a hard matchup if they have a setup, but yeah.
Okay.
But that's I think 1 more, but I forgot.
Sounds okay. Let's start with the deck profile.
So I played the standard Frog engine and 1 Unifrog and 2 Treeborn. Mm-hmm. Then I played 2 Malicious, 1 Ocean, 1 Malicious Edge, alias Stratos.
Quick question about this. I don't often see the Ocean in there, not every time at least, more like Prodigy more often. What made you not play Prodigy but instead, for example, Ocean or Malicious?
I think, I put Malicious in for the Prodigy. Mm-hmm. I think sometimes it's more consistent, and for the discard traps this is better.
Yeah. And
also, if your Treeborn Frog gets banished by whatever, Karma Cut or something, you still have something. Mm-hmm. And this card enables the substitute as well. So I think it's sometimes better, but I don't know. I didn't test a lot. I just thought it would be better. So, and the Ocean is a searchable water. Yep. So sometimes you need that for discard. The other effect, I think I've never used it in a tournament. I only discarded it. Yeah, that's the reason for it.
Okay, it's a name and it's a water. Sometimes that's good enough.
Yeah, exactly. And then I played 3 Kaias, 2 Riser, and 1 Junk and Course.
Okay, so reasoning behind the Riser was?
I think Riser is very good, and I copied the deck from I don't know the list anymore, but he played 3 Riser, but yeah, I just cut 1, and I think they went pretty well. I like the card. Sometimes it's very good, and I often I often side 1 Riser out. Depends on the matchup. Yeah.
And the Junk Synchron did put in work as well?
Yeah, if it comes, it's usually good. Yeah. But yeah.
You have so many levels that you can go for with the frogs.
Exactly. It enables some synchros. I think I summoned 2 in the whole tournament, but
okay.
But, yeah.
There's a more important extra deck monster which we will get to in a second.
Yeah, exactly. So this is the card to summon it. 3 Miracle, 1 Storm, 1 Space Typhoon, 1 for 1. Brain Control, Enemy, E-Call and Rotor. Mm-hmm. Pretty standard, I think. I don't know if there's anything to say
I occasionally saw Soul Exchange as a one-off, especially in America. Yeah. Have you tried it out, or?
I didn't try. I tried it on Dueling Book, but I've never tried it in real life. I think Soul Exchange is nice, but I don't like the card in the main deck. I have it in my side deck. But,
okay. Yeah. And the enemy controller, how did that perform for you?
Very good. I think it's better than Soul Exchange. So I would definitely recommend playing enemy.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. And then the trap lineup: 3 Raigeki Break. Also, I think standard. 1 Wing Blast, 1 Karma Cut, and 1 Mirror Force.
Reasoning for the Karma Cut?
I expected a lot of mirrors, and this card is busted because they usually send all their Treeborn in the grave. Yep. And then if they summon it, sometimes it's very, very good. And also against some other decks which use the grave, I don't know. The card is pretty good in the format, so I would really recommend playing one, like I played this and it worked out really well.
I still feel like there's a lot of debate on Raigeki Break versus Phoenix Wing. You play 3 Raigeki Break, and the 1 Phoenix Wing. How did these cards perform, and how would you compare them? And would you go on with playing 3 Raigeki Breaks over, say, for example, 3 Phoenix Wing and 1 Raigeki Break?
I think always Raigeki Break over Wing Blast. I would even consider cutting 1 Wing Blast.
Okay.
But I think you need the 5 discard traps, and 1 is good at it.
To debrick some of your froggy hands at times, right? Or like the
some
malicious
protection.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Yep. Yeah. No TT.
No, not TT.
For reasons.
Yeah, exactly. So the side deck, 3 Vanities, 2 Noblemen.
Ah, okay. How did this card perform for you today?
I never used it. When I bought it, I didn't draw it, so well, I cannot say anything about the card. This one is very good. Yeah, it always comes good, but yeah, I would even consider playing 2, but I don't know. I think the discard amount is too high, so you don't. I mean, 1 is good. Then 2 Soul Exchange.
Oh, okay.
Was okay.
And which matchups did you side those in? When you're when the opponent is starting, and when I bought Vanity, so basically in the mirror match sometimes. But I think I never sided 2, so maybe I would just consider cutting 1. Okay.
It was just the first try of the side deck, so this card is very good in the format. I think one of the worst matchups is Amaryllis, and this card is very good. If they have everything in grave and they feel safe, you make 1 board wipe with
Vortex,
Absolute Zero or Vortex, and then you just win the game.
Yeah.
1 more Karma Cut. I sided out the Wing Blast for in mirror matches or when Karma Cut is good.
Yeah.
Then Trap Dust Shoot and Aoi. These cards are when I'm starting, I always side them in.
Yeah.
And 2 Trap Stuns. I used Trap Stun over Dust Tornado. I think sometimes it's better because when they have a big setup, then Trap Stun is better. I mean, it gives you, and I think this one is better. I also had 1 match against Bioturbo where they gave me return, and I returned Trap Stun, their return. That was pretty cool. Yeah.
Very nice. How many cards main deck?
40 cards.
40 cards, and still no Trap Dust Shoot main deck.
No, I think Trap Dash. I mean, it's good, but I don't know. I just tried it out like this, and it worked out pretty well for me.
Fair. Awesome, yeah. And the Vanities Fiend obviously putting up quite a lot of work in the Amaryllis matchup, in the Frog matchup.
Yeah, it's I think the best side A card in my deck, and you will always need to have 3 because you want to draw it.
Yeah.
And even 2 is good because if they have removal, they still have 1 turn to remove the Vanities, and then you just summon another, and
And then finally for the extra deck.
Yeah, well, the only important cards are these 3. What can I say? Best card, and then standard, Armory Arm, Android.
You mentioned that you made 2 synchros all tournament. Which ones were the ones? Rio and Stardust?
Black Rose Dragon.
Oh, yeah.
Ran into Starlight Road, so it wasn't that good. I played a bit greedy there, and Android.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Also important card for Amaryllis. I do see the Oroquizas. I do see everything that...
Yeah, this is a time option.
Yep.
I hate this new format time version, but eventually you need to have something.
Yep.
Yeah, but I never summoned any useful synchros except for this one, and this one was pretty bad.
The Ab-Zero was the important one. And
exactly, this card is very good.
So you started Edison somewhat recently, or...?
I did start when it became popular.
Okay,
so I played in the Austrian Championship, like the side events, 1.5 years ago, I think. And then I stopped again. And then this is my second Edison tournament, and it worked out pretty well.
Congratulations on that end, for sure.
Thank you.
Are you going to stick with Frog Heroes for the time being?
I think my favorite deck is Quick Draw.
Okay, yeah.
But it's too inconsistent to play in a big tournament, so I chose this one, and it worked out pretty well,
Well, once again, congratulations, Max, on the incredible 8-0 run. And thank you very much for your time and your deck profile, and hope you have a safe trip home.
Thank you.
Anyone you would like to greet or plug or?
Yeah, I would like to greet my mate who's top 4. I lost against him, but he brought me back to Edison, and yeah.
Nice. Perfect. Then we will try and get his deck profile as well. Which deck does he play?
Lightsworn.
So,
very interesting.
What? Normal Lightsworn, no Christian?
No, normal Lightsworn. It's a more consistent version, and
Oh, okay. I'm very much looking forward to that as well. Thank you very much for your time,
Thank you.
and yeah, see you around.